Good morning students, numericals of 8th B part. So here we are having the diagram is given here in the first numerical, and value of EMF is given to us, that is 2 volt. Internal resistance is given to us, that is 1. Okay, and external resistance is given to us, that is 4. And they want us to find out that what will happen, what will be the reading on the ammeter when key is open and when key is closed. Okay, so now we have to find the ammeter and voltmeter reading. See bacha, when key is open, so definitely no current will flow. What is existing there? Only internal resistance is existing there. So by using the formula V is equal to E minus IR, we get the value of V, that is 2 volts. Now when the key is closed, then both internal will be also there, drop voltage will also be there. So E is equal to I R plus R, and we calculate from here the value of the current, that comes out to be 0.4 ampere. Okay, now you are having the value of V also and the value of I also. So when you solve it, you will get the value of the V for 0.4 ampere also. Simply we are using the formula V is equal to epsilon minus IR. So the second numerical here we are having the battery of EMF 3 volt. Okay, the battery of EMF is 3 volt, current is 1.5 ampere and voltage is 2.7 volt. Again we have to calculate the internal resistance in this case. Simply we use the formula V is equal to epsilon minus IR, and value of R is, by putting down all the values you will get the answer. Question number 3rd, a cell of EMF 1.8 volt and internal resistance 2 ohm is connected in series with an ammeter of resistance 0.7. So what we are having the internal resistance, we are having the two outside resistances. Okay, one is 4.5 ohm. Okay, and the another one we are having the resistance of ammeter as 0.7 ohm. So what we add all the resistances to have the total resistance, that is 7.2 ohm, and I is equal to epsilon by R. Putting down the values you will get the value of I. Now excluding the internal resistance, when no internal resistance is there, we get the value of V, that is the potential difference across the terminals, that is V is equal to IR, and we get the answer. Now question number 4 bacha, a battery of EMF 15 volt. Okay, internal resistance is how much? That is 3 ohm, and the two resistors here we are having 3 ohm and 6 ohm, which are in series. Again the total resistance we will take and we will find out the value of the I here, and with that help we will simply using I value, external resistance value, and we find out V is equal to IR. So basically here we are using the formulas of terminal voltage, voltage drop and EMF to get the answers. Question number 5. In question number 5, we epsilon is there and internal resistance is there, and current is 1 ampere. Okay, and resistance is 1.9 ohm. So what is the total EMF here we are calculating? That is the total value of E is I into R plus R. So putting down all the values, we will get it as 1.9 plus R. See, internal resistance value is not with me. Okay, so one epsilon value is not with me, one internal resistance value is not with me. So what we have done, we have find out the two equations by using the value of R in both the equations and the current. Okay, see beta, epsilon is equal to I into R plus R. R value, capital R value we know, I value we know, so we get the equation as epsilon is equal to 1.9 plus R. Similarly again I value is given to us, that is 0.5, R value is given to us, that is 3.9. So from here we calculate the epsilon value, I into R plus R, putting down both the values. Now two equations, two variables, by using any of the method, substitution method or cross multiplication method, you will get the value of epsilon also, and you will get the value of R also. Sixth question, two resistors having resistance 4 ohm and 6 ohm are connected in parallel. We have to calculate the equivalent resistance. Simple formula, 1 by R is equal to R1, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Putting down all the values and you will get the answer. 7th numerical here we are having. In 7th numerical they are saying 4 resistors, each of resistance 2 ohm are connected in parallel. Again 4 same resistances are connected in parallel. Using the formula of resistance in parallel and you will get the answer. 8th question, you have 3 resistors of value 2, 3 and 5 ohm. they are asking how you will join them, that you will get the value less than 1. See, we can't join them in series. If we join them in series, the resistance value is large. So what we will do, we will join them in parallel. By joining them in parallel, when you have calculated, you will get the answer. Next, 10th question we are having. So in 10th question, again the value of, see, this diagram is given to us, resistances values are given to us. We have to calculate total resistance. See beta, in this part, first of all, these two are in parallel. We solve this parallel set. 1 by r dash is equal to 1 by r1 plus r by r2. You will get the value of this r dash. Now this joint will make one resistance, that is 1 ohm. Then 2 plus 2 plus 1, as they are in series, you will get the answer. Now for the 11th question, they have given to us 3 resistances of 2 ohm and 4 sets of this. Okay, so when we solve it, we will get the answer. See, this make one series, one series, one series and one series. So it will become 6 ohm, 6 ohm, 6 ohm and 6 ohm. And all 4 of these 6 ohms are in parallel. So what we will get, 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6. So answer is 1.5 ohm. Now 12th question, we have to calculate the value of this X, and they have given us the value of the total resistance. This and this in series to each other, this and this also in series to each other. So it will become 12 ohm here and X plus 5 here. Now this total is making a parallel circuit. So 1 by R is equal to 1 by 12 plus 1 upon X plus 5. When you solve it, you will get the value of the X. 13th question, here the resistances are given to us. These 3 are now here and these resistances are also there. See beta, these are the joint points and these are the 2 joint points. So this is the joint point. So above these, all these 1 ohm will make one series circuit. This 2 ohm will make one series circuit. So this 1 will become 3 here and this 2 will become 6 here. So this is the circuit, 3 ohm, 2 ohm and 6 ohm. This 1 ohm will remain here and this 1 ohm will remain here. Now what we will do, we will solve this series circuit first. Okay, that is 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 6. If you solve it, you will get the value of the effective resistance of this part. Now these 3 are in series to each other. So total resistance comes out to be 3 ohm. Now 14th question, what they are saying? In 14th question, they are saying that we are having a wire which is divided into 3 pieces. So here we are having a question, 14th question, that is, 14th question is, a uniform wire with a resistance of 27 ohm is divided into 3 equal parts. So if it's divided into 3 equal parts, so similarly 27 divided by 3, that comes out to be 9, and then they are joined in parallel. So each resistance will be 9 only. So 1 by 9 plus 1 by 9 plus 1 by 9, as they are joined in parallel. So resistance comes out to be 3 ohm. 15th question, a circuit consists of a resistor 1 ohm in series with the parallel arrangement of resistance 6 ohm and 3 ohm. So this they have given, see, 3 ohm and 6 ohm are in parallel and 1 ohm in series with them. But first of all, we will solve the parallel circuit. Okay, by solving the parallel circuit, we will get the value of the parallel part, that comes out to be 2 ohm, and then 1 plus that 2 will give us the total resistance 3 ohm. Now come the 16th question. Here we are having, again these resistances are given to us. First of all, we will solve this parallel circuit, that is 1 by 12 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 4. You get the value of R. Then this 3 will become a series circuit. You add it, you will get the answer. Now in the case of 17th question, they have given us this circuit system. See, again these are the joint points and this is the joint point. So basically this 3 and 4, 2 ohm will make one series part, 6 and 4 will make one series. So this is the total resistance we are having. 3 plus 2, 5 ohm, 30 ohm remain as it is, and 6 plus 4, 10 ohm. These all are in the parallel circuit form. Then you add it, you will get the answer. For 18th question, the 18th question type question is very important. Here what we are having, one, they are given us this resistances diagram, the joining point AB, and in the second case joining point AC. Now when the joining point is AB, it means these are in the series. So this will make 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6 ohm, 2 ohm. this is one parallel circuit, you solve it, you will get the value of resistance. And when AC, now the joint point is different. As the joint point is different, this 2 plus 2 will give us 4, this 2 plus 2 will give us 4. So the total resistance formation will be here 4 ohm and 4 ohm in this case. So 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, and you will get the value of the total resistance. Now in 19th question, we have to find out the value across PQ and the values across XY. Okay, now between PQ is the joining points, bache. So this 3 and 3 will make a series one, so that will be 6 and 3. So 6 ohm and 3 ohm. So that 6 and 3 ohm will make a parallel circuit. So that is 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. You solve it, you will get the value of R. So now this is the combined effective circuit formation we are having, that is 3 ohm, 2 ohm plus 3 ohm. The total answer comes out to be 8. Now the 20th question here we are having. In case of 20th question, the question is two resistors 2 ohm and 3 ohm. See, R1 and R2 is given to us, 2 ohm and 3 ohm. Okay, are connected in series. When they are connected in series, beta, what will be the resistance? 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 ohm. Okay, and the B part is in parallel with the battery, 6 volt. Internal resistance small r is negligible, so we are not considering it. First of all, we have to draw the circuit diagram. So in both cases, circuit diagram is drawn when it is series and when it is in parallel. Okay, now we have to calculate with the battery, and for each case we have to calculate the current through the battery. Very simple. I is equal to what? V upon R. In both the cases, R will be different, so that's why value of I will be different, and in this case we are not going to take internal resistance as they have given to us, that is negligible. Okay, now next question, 21 question. A resistor of 6 ohm is connected in series with another resistors of 2 ohm. So here, so these are two resistances. Sorry, 21 question, they are connected in series. Potential difference V is given to us. We have to calculate the current, and we have to calculate the potential difference across resistor 6 ohm. Dekho, as they are connected in series, so we are adding it and we will get the value of current as 2 ampere. Now resistance is 6 ohm. As they are in series, so current will not vary, current will remain same for both the parts. We have to calculate the voltage. Voltage splits in case of series, so V is equal to I into R, that is 2 into 6. The answer comes out to be 12. Now 22nd question. In 22nd question, we are having two resistors, again 4 and 6 ohm, but now they are connected in parallel, and draw a current of 0.5 ampere. Current is, to draw current 0.5 ampere from the cell, draw well labeled diagram. So this total value is 0.5, labeled diagram. So 4 ohm and 6 ohm, we have to calculate the current in each resistor. Okay beta, so as they are in parallel, we get the value of the resistance and we are getting the value of voltage by using this total current. So now voltage will not vary in case of parallel circuit, so we simply use the formula V is equal to IR. Okay, we calculate the value for I1 and we calculate the value of I2 for both the resistances 4 ohm and 6 ohm. Now 23rd question. In 23rd question, we are having calculate the current flowing through each of the resistor. Okay, the table is given to us, that is 1 ohm, 2 ohm, as they are in parallel to each other. Okay, we have to calculate the current flowing through each resistor. ठीक है बेटा, R is 1 ohm and voltage is 2 volt is given to us, and so I will be 2 ampere, and for second case voltage is again same, voltage will not vary in case of parallel circuit, resistance is given to you, so I is equal to V upon R. Now 24th question. In 24th question, we have to calculate the total resistance of the circuit. This is the circuit diagram which is given to us. So here we are having two resistances, one resistance value we don't know, and 20 ohm. Okay, and we are having the voltage 4 volts and we are having the current, that is 4 ampere. So these are the things. So total resistance we don't know. So we first of all, can we calculate the total resistance? We are calculating the total resistance by using the value of V and I. So the total resistance comes out to be 10 ohm. ठीक है जी. Now to calculate the value of R, this R we don't know, but we know the total resistance, that is 10 ohm. We know the value of the other resistance, that is 20 ohm. When you solve it, you will get the value of resistance. Now you have the value of resistance, you have the value of voltage, so you can easily calculate the value of I through it. एक बात का बस ध्यान रखना है, जब पैरेलल सर्किट है तो I1 I2 स्प्लिट होगा, वोल्टेज नहीं वेरी होगी. सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ वोल्टेज वी कैन कैलकुलेट द स्प्लिटिंग वैल्यू ऑफ I1 एंड I2. एंड व्हेन द सर्किट इज इन सीरीज, वोल्टेज विल स्प्लिट, करंट विल रिमेन सेम. तो उसमें सेम वैल्यू ऑफ करंट को यूज करके व्हाट वी कैन डू, वी कैन फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ द वोल्टेज. नाउ 25th क्वेश्चन. In 25th question, what they are saying, that a particular resistance wire has a resistance of 3 ohm per meter. So 3 ohm per meter resistance is there. The total resistance of 3 lengths of this wire, each 1.5 meter long. Okay, join in parallel. सबसे पहले देखो वो क्या कह रहा है, per meter it is 3 ohm. So 1.5 meter long के लिए कितनी होगी, 4.5 ohm. और ये सारी 4.5 ओम किस में ज्वाइन है, पैरेलल में ज्वाइन है. तो हमने उस पैरेलल से रेजिस्टेंस की वैल्यू को निकाल लिया. दोबारा बोल रही हूँ मैं, रेजिस्टेंस पर मीटर इज गिवन टू अस. देन दे आर सेइंग दैट फॉर पर मीटर इट इज़ 3 ओम, बट हमारे पास कितनी लेंथ है, 1.5 मीटर लॉन्ग. सो 1.5 मीटर लॉन्ग 3 टाइम्स. ओके, सो दैट कम्स आउट टू बी 4.5 ओम. अब वो तीनों को फिर पैरेलल में ज्वाइन कर दिया, तो टोटल रेजिस्टेंस कमिंग आउट हेयर टू बी 1.5 ओम. ठीक है, दे आर ज्वाइन इन. द पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस ऑफ द बैटरी विच गिव्स अस अ करंट. सो करंट नेक्स्ट वैल्यू इज गिवन टू अस, दैट इज 2 एम्पेयर. ओके, एंड ईच ऑफ द 1.5 meter length when connected in the parallel, we can assume that the resistance of the battery is negligible. Again, internal resistance is negligible. So now resistance is equal to how much, 3 ohm for 1 meter wire. So total resistance is comes out to be, okay, total resistance is comes out to be 15 ohm, as the area is twice here. So what we will get, we will get the values proportionality. So यहाँ पे आ गया 15 ohm, क्योंकि 3 ohm 1 मीटर के लिए था. ठीक है, so that comes out to be R is equal to 3 into 5, because 5 meter length है. So 5 meter length के लिए we have calculated the value. So the total value is comes out to be 7.5 ohm. ठीक है जी. Next we are having the 26th question. If you are feeling doubt in this question बच्चा, we will discuss again this in the class. किया इसमें कुछ नहीं है. सबसे पहले R की वैल्यू को फाइंड आउट किया है हमने. ठीक है, बिकॉज दे हैव गिवन टू अस कि 3 रेजिस्टर्स हैं. सो हमने R की वैल्यू को फाइंड आउट किया है. देन दे आर आस्किंग अस कि पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस ऑफ द बैटरी हमारे पास है इन ईच ऑफ द 1.5 मीटर लॉन्ग लेंथ विच आर कनेक्टेड इन पैरेलल. सो वी हैव टू assume that the internal battery value is 0. So what will be the voltage? This part I skipped here. I will solve and discuss this part in the class. Simply see, V is given to you, oh sorry, V we have to calculate. I is with you, okay, and I is here how much, that is 2 ampere, and resistance we have calculate here. Okay, so we have we just simply for 3 times it is. So when you multiply it, you will get the answer by using V is equal to IR. Okay, so next part we are having the resistance of 5 meter length of a wire of the same material, but with twice the area of the cross section. If area of the cross section is twice, okay, we know that resistance is inversely proportional to it. So what we are doing, that 15 ohm is divided by the 2, so we are getting the value as 7.5. But this is the C part. Second part I have explained you. You just try to do the calculations of that part. 26th question. A cell supplies a current of 1.2 ampere through 2 resistors. Each 2 ohm are connected in parallel. ठीक है, दोनों की 2 ohm है, दोनों को connected in parallel कर दिया, तो हमारे पास total value of R आ गई 1 ohm. When the resistors are connected in series, its supply of current is 0.4 ampere. We have to calculate the internal resistance and the EMF of the cell. ठीक है. नाउ 1.2 एम्पेयर, सिंपली एप्सिलॉन इज इक्वल टू y into r plus r. So here you are having the one equation. When they are connected in series, this is the another equation. So comparing 1 and 2, you will again get the value of r. क्योंकि EMF तो सेम रहेगा, ठीक है, EMF will remain same. एक बार वो सीरीज में है, एक बार पैरेलल में है, तो दोनों के केसेस में what will be the value of the internal resistance come, we will compare it and we will get the answer. Now as you are having the value of the internal resistance, r की वैल्यू ऑलरेडी है आप लोगों के पास. So when you solve it, you will get the value of epsilon. ठीक है जी. 27th question. 27th question, we are having a battery of EMF 15 volt. Battery of EMF 15 volt and we are having internal resistance 3 ohm. EMF 15 volt है, internal resistance is 3 ohm and this is connected to two resistors 3 and 6 ohm connected in parallel. So पहले 3 and 6 ohm से हमने रेजिस्टेंस निकाल ली है, दैट इज़ 2 ohm. इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस हमें गिवन है, E हमें एप्सिलॉन हमें गिवन है. बाय पुटिंग डाउन ऑल द वैल्यूज वी आर गेटिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ द करंट. ठीक है, ये एक पार्ट हो गया. नाउ द सेकेंड पार्ट, हमारे पास V नहीं है, हमारे पास R है. फॉर्मूला वी नो, V इज इक्वल टू आई आर. पुटिंग डाउन द वैल्यू यू विल गेट द आंसर. थर्ड पार्ट में V है, R है, करंट निकाल सकते हैं. ओके, वेयर यू आर फाइंडिंग आउट द करंट इन 3 ohm रजिस्टर स्पेसिफिकली, तो उसकी करंट वैल्यू निकाल सकते हैं. एंड द D पार्ट इज वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द करंट फॉर 6. सो फिर वही बात होगी बेटा. सो वोल्टेज विल रिमेन सेम, करंट विल वेरी. पर्टिकुलर रेजिस्टेंसेस के लिए वोल्टेज यूज करके हम करंट की वैल्यू निकाल रहे हैं. ओके, द नेक्स्ट नाउ वी आर हैविंग 28th question. 28th question में हमारे पास we are having 3 resistances where 2 are in parallel and 1 is in series. In this question we will calculate the C part first, okay, to get the value of the we calculate the value of the D part first to get the value of the C part. अब देखो इसमें क्या है. The circuit diagram is given to you, resistances are given to you, value of EMF is given to you, okay, and the value of current is given to you. The first is we have to find out the potential difference across 4 ohm. This is the 4 ohm resistance बेटा. जितना करंट यहाँ पे है वो डायरेक्ट इसके पास आएगा, ठीक है. सो what we are having, we can calculate the voltage across it, that is V is equal to IR, that is 0.25 into 4, that comes out to be 1 volt. Now potential difference across the internal resistance of the cell. Internal resistance 3 ohm है, करंट हमारे पास है, सो वी कैन ईजिली कैलकुलेट. नेक्स्ट इज टू फाइंड आउट द पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस अक्रॉस द आर और 2 ohm रजिस्टर. ठीक है, इसके या इसके अक्रॉस निकालना है, तो उससे पहले हमें सबसे पहले क्या चाहिए, वी नीड द वैल्यू ऑफ दिस आर. सो व्हाट वी आर डूइंग, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ दिस आर. ओके, टू कैलकुलेट द पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस, सो वी आर सॉल्विंग द डी पार्ट फर्स्ट. I is with you, एप्सिलॉन with you, इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस with you. तो यहाँ से मेरे पास टोटल रेजिस्टेंस वैल्यू आ जाएगी. वो टोटल रेजिस्टेंस किसके इक्वल है, इन दोनों पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन के प्लस ये सीरीज में. ये है हमारी टोटल एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस. उस टोटल एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस की वैल्यू आ गई ये. ठीक है, हमने EMF का फॉर्मूला यूज़ किया, EMF इज इक्वल टू I इंटू आर डैश प्लस आर. उससे हमारे टोटल रेजिस्टेंस की वैल्यू आ गई. टोटल रेजिस्टेंस की वैल्यू को इक्वेट करके वी आर फाइंडिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ दिस आर. तो उस आर की वैल्यू आई 2. अब ये भी 2 है, ये भी 2 है. ठीक है, वेरी सिंपल. पहली बात तो इक्वल अमाउंट ऑफ करंट विल फ्लो. अगर आपने वो नहीं लेना है तो हम सिंपली क्या करेंगे, इसमें वी कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ द बाय दिस पैरेलल सर्किट वी आर हैविंग. नाउ टू फाइंड आउट दिस पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन रेजिस्टेंस, दैट कम्स आउट टू बी हाउ मच, दैट इज 1. ठीक है, सो इसके क्रॉस आर के क्रॉस निकालो या 2 के, सिंपली V इज इक्वल टू आई आर फॉर्मूला लगाना है एंड यू विल गेट दी वैल्यू. दैट वैल्यू कम्स आउट टू बी 0.25 वोल्ट. ठीक है जी. नाउ 29th question. In 29th question we are having 3 resistors. That 3 resistor is 6 ohm, 2 ohm and 4 ohm. They are joined to an ammeter as the diagram is given to you. Now we have to calculate the effective resistance. Effective resistance क्या होगी, this. तो अब इसमें क्या होगा, R2 and R3 ये joining points है, तो ये दोनों सीरीज में होंगे. R2 plus R3 that comes out to be 6 ohm. So हमने total resistance value निकाल ली, that is 3 ohm. voltage is given to us, I we don't know, so when we solve it we will get the answer. Now the 30th question. In 30th question again a circuit is given to us and we have to calculate the total resistance of the circuit. ये दोनों पैरेलल में है, एक रेजिस्टेंस, ये सब पैरेलल में है, एक रेजिस्टेंस. इन दोनों को सॉल्व करने के बाद जो टोटल रेजिस्टेंस आ जाएगी, देखो इसकी निकली 8 ओम, in this case it comes out to be 10 ohm, so total resistance is 18 ohm. Now voltage is with you 1.8, resistance, total resistance is with you, so we can calculate the total current I. ठीक है जी. Now 31st question. 31st question is the cell of EMF 2 volt and internal resistance 1.2 ohm. They are connected to the ammeter of resistance 0.8 ohm. The two resistors are 4.5 and 9. ये रेजिस्टेंसेस गिवन है, ये इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस है, ये वोल्टेज है और यहाँ पे हमें करंट भी गिवन है और उस एमीटर की रेजिस्टेंस भी. ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द टोटल रेजिस्टेंस. टोटल रेजिस्टेंस क्या होगी बेटा? दिस 1.2 प्लस दिस 8 प्लस दिस पैरेलल कॉम्बिनेशन. जब उस पूरी को सॉल्व किया हमारे पास रेजिस्टेंस की वैल्यू आ गई 5 ओम. नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द रीडिंग ऑफ एमीटर, मीन्स वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द वैल्यू ऑफ आई. ठीक है. टोटल ई हमें गिवन है, दैट इज 2 वोल्ट. I की वैल्यू डिवाइडेड बाई द टोटल R, वी विल गेट इट एज 0.5. पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस क्या आ जाएगा? V इज इक्वल टू E माइनस IR. पुटिंग डाउन ऑल द वैल्यूज यू विल गेट द आंसर. एंड नेक्स्ट इज पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस अक्रॉस 4.5. सो अक्रॉस 4.5 पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस क्या होगा? टोटल पोटेंशियल जो सेल का है माइनस दिस पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस, दिस वोल्टेज ड्रॉप, दिस पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. सो व्हेन यू सॉल्व इट you will get the answer. So that's all about the numericals. Kindly please do all these numericals in your notebooks and tomorrow come with your doubts.